What do you get when you put a runaway teen on an empty lot with no money, activate all lot challenges, and expect her to start not one but two legacy storylines? You get the extreme Not So Berry Whimsy Stories Challenge. Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and we are finally back in Evergreen Harbor. I've been doing some gameplay outside, and I think I figured out, I've done this before, but I couldn't remember how to get people to dislike Miles, so we're really excited about that. They have one child right here, Mr. Sage, who is not the heir. I rolled that they will have 5 children, and it will be the third one who will be the heir. I already have a spouse created and set aside for that heir, so yeah, we'll get that going. So of course this is Susana. She is currently an artist, but she also will be pursuing the maker aspiration. Nicola, the orphan that Susana took in, is currently a freelance botanist, but more importantly, she is pursuing the conservation career, so that will release the volcanic activity lot traits. And Miles is the chief of mischief. He needs to be disliked by 2 Sims. He's only accomplished it once so far, but like I said, I did remember how to do it, so yay for me. And so now let's just get on with the show. Okay, so Susana is feeling a little bit sad because she misses her parents. They called and asked her to come over, and she's like, you know what? No, we're not getting along so great, but maybe she should. And Sage here is actually in a great deal of physical pain because lot challenge. Yep, voodoo, that's great for him. So let's just go ahead and visit Susana's parents. So here we are in Moonwood Mill. This is actually the lot on which Christopher Volkov's original home was built, but I deleted that. Sorry, James Turner, but I wanted something a little more useful, and I created this beautiful family home. It is actually a micro home, and it is on the gallery as an NSB blue large micro home, I think is what it appears as. Anyway, so Christopher Volkov is her father, and her mother is Erdina. And little Sage here actually has something that he needs to do, so we're going to knock on the door and do something. But also, you know, I don't believe in just keeping them on one aspiration, so Miles is going to go ahead and harvest their fruit because they're never going to use it, and that's fine. And I don't think it's actually going, I don't know if it's actually going to contribute to his. It does. That's great. All right. Look at that. That's awesome. I actually didn't plan that ahead of time until I saw that they had ripe fruit. So there's that. Okay. Did somebody say come on in? Okay, yeah. They said come on in. And Miles, I got something for you to do. You need to play on the jungle gym while playful. Fortunately, Grandma owns one of those, and she shouldn't really mind that you use it. So it seems to me that even though I have no plans of activating the dormant werewolf gene, that maybe Susana should become a friend of the werewolf, the Moonwood Collective. He's like, look at you. And let's see. I sent Sage to take a bubble bath, but I don't think he did it. Take a bubble bath, Sage. A, you're dirty. B, you need to be playful. And now Susana. Oh, okay. Susana should say hello to her mother, Erdina. So Erdina never actually fulfilled her parenthood goal, but all of her kids were so fantastic, I thought it pretty much fulfilled it. She didn't complete the aspiration, but all of her kids have all 4 of the aspirations, plus they were top of scouts, plus they were top of a teen career. So I think that's pretty good parenthood. Just not gonna lie. And over here, Sage has completed his aspiration goal. So we're just gonna go ahead and say thanks first. We just wanted to say hi, and we'll check on everybody later. Thanks, bye. Is the primary gardener in the household currently, simply because she actually has the aspiration. And there's something here that's ready to be evolved, but I'm going to wait until she actually shows that she needs to evolve something. Because right now she needs to weed or water plants 10 times. So we'll get that done for her. And Susana is upgrading her drawing pad. And I'm not a huge fan of just doing your skill building strictly from a book, but he's got to get it done. So plus that way I've got other ideas for Miles. So he's actually currently studying mischief, and little Sage here is working on his typing skills. Okay, so what are you doing here, Nicola? Got that done? Oh, still working. Okay, yay, he's at mischief too, which means he might he can control the forms. That's great. We like that. And she just did her last weed, so now she's got 5 evolves that she can do, and I think there's a few. I know there's a few in there. We'll just check them. And I had 5, so there we go. That was an easy one. Graft onto 3 plants, fertilize 5 plants. Okay, not a problem. We'll get that done. And Susana had super fertilizer that's actually been passed down probably since Generation Peach, when we actually really pursued a lot more gardening than we currently do. All right, great job. And I think, Sage, how are you doing? Yep, still got to practice more typing. And good job, Susana. You just finished your painter extraordinaire, which means now we're going to keep you focused on this master maker aspiration. You need to fabricate 5 items. So yeah, that's cool. But we'll let you finish up these paintings because that gets you monies. So she has purchased some things in her home, of course, but it's time to start purchasing or just making things for her home. From here on out, everything that they furnish in their home will be made by little Miss Susana here. And Nicola, how are you doing? You're talking to trees. Feel good about yourself. Working on your skills. That's great. We love that for you. Gardening level 8. Awesome. And you're still working on the mischief. That's great. You do stink, so we'll take care of that. So Susana is working diligently on making a trellis for the outdoors, which is beautiful. And yeah, you continue doing that. Nicola, how are you doing? I think you've... Oh, we'll get everybody caught up. So father and son are doing things next to each other. Son just got a social skill, which is awesome. Dad's sending chain letters, which I think is like the most... Yeah, you've been sending me chain letters? That's okay. We'll take it. We'll do another one. Yes. Okay. So the absolute last thing I needed. That's fine. We'll just send you another one. And with chain letters, Miles finally passed that first thing. So now he can use the computer to cause mischief 3 times, which he's already done twice because he's been sending chain letters. So just one more. That's all good. Okay, poor Sage is getting attacked by bees. That's fine. Dad's got to go work on more mischief. And Nicola is actually making a wish for promotion in the marine biologist career. And it's good. She does need to, increase her. Perfect. All she needs to do is increase her logic, and she's got it in the bag. I'm going to have Sage over here practicing some kid yoga, because I don't know if you know this, but this is actually 2 for the price of 1. They get both motor skill and mental skill while they do it. So since he's going to need the mental skill anyway, why not? Most of my kids actually get their full motor just completing the other goals, but he didn't, and that's fine. Okay, great job, Sage. You're all finished with that. And let's see, could you use a shower? You sure could. Let's go ahead and get you started on the, oh, yay, on the creative. How wholesome is this? Mom's making candles while Sage is working on his art. He also got some toys in the mail, looks like, from his extensive family that he's barely met. And we're having an earthquake. Okay, that's cool. At least I think it was an earthquake. Let's see if there's any boulders around. Any lava rocks. Nope, just an earthquake. All good. So even though she's pregnant, asking Susana when her due date was apparently qualified as a prank. It's usually supposed to only happen on non-pregnant Sims. And even if they kind of get a little ick in their relationship, it's easy enough to repair. She's like, what are you doing to me? I get it. Okay, this is your sense of humor. All right, whatever. And there's another earthquake happening. Okay. There, just go on, business as usual. Just pull your pranks, tell your jokes. And good job, Nicola. You've reached level 10 in your logic. Wonderful. Check out that what's that spot moment. What's up? What's that? Yeah, all right. I love you, Miles. I do. This is romance for us. This is how we express romance. And because he has the jealous trait, and with Whimsy Stories you can choose one of their traits, I chose loyal for her, which is kind of right since she's sort of part dog. Not gonna lie. So it turns out that last, what I thought was an earthquake, was actually a volcanic eruption, which is fine. Susana will just switch you over to this. You get a pyrite. We'll give those to Miles so he can send them off to the Geo Council. There we go. And a fossilized sea monster. Okay, great. So this is, of course, an entirely different world than the one that Susana was raised in. Different, very industrial, although we're trying to get it really green, so that's our goal. I might have her do the innovator career. I don't know. Have you? Oh my gosh, so we're friends with Gia Munch, who's 10 generations removed from Mila Munch. All right, there we go. The harvest wasn't great this morning. Auntie Nicola is kind of participating in some of the child rearing because they're going to have so many. They're going to have 5, which is less than half of what Susana's mother had. So there's that. And Mom's calling again, asking if we should have a baby. Sure, why not? I think I've lost count. It's probably like 15 right now. And since the only person that Miles can bind his voodoo doll to is Nicola, that's what we're doing. Sorry, Nicola. We'll make it up to you. Oh, great. Maniacal laughing. We love it. Fun fact, she didn't go to work, but because she is, I guess, a Freegan, she doesn't want to, she considers it a sellout to have just sold something that she crafted. Great job. Okay, so we are at the Wheelwright Memorial Hospital. It is go time for Susana. Miles is being useless. Susana, you got this. This is a hospital, of course, that I built myself. to get in there, Susana? There you go. And it's not that big of a deal for labor and delivery, but if you're playing the doctor career like I'm going to have to, you do need a well-designed hospital, and the one that comes with the game is not so great. Get in there. And I don't know what this is. If I did, I forgot, so we will see, because I'm not looking to... I'm wanting to be surprised. What do we got? It's a girl! Okay. Okay, so Sage, and we'll call this baby girl, we will call her Ivy Bayama. There we go. And is it just one? It is, just one. Okay, great. You made it through like a champ. Love on that baby girl. She's just so minty. Aww. All right, so little Ivy is home, and Miles needs to see if he can bag himself a simple promotion. Susana's taking care of the baby. Getting her parenting skills. My new boo. Outstanding. All right. Well, Miles has great job performance. Great. Well, he hasn't had his 8 breakthroughs. That's okay. We're just going to go ahead and deal with it. We're more concerned with getting the baby taken care of, because babies are more important than jobs. Just saying. Babies, more important than jobs. Especially when money isn't an issue. And now the moment of truth. Let's see what little Ivy looks like. Will she have blonde hair or maybe minty hair? She is clinging. We love that for us. Let's take a look-see at this little bean. Oh my. Cutie patootie. Cute. Grandma Erdina sent you a gift. And boy, she's got a stink eye. Okay, well, let's get her potty trained and everything. So I accidentally clicked the join instead of send alone, but you know what? It's collection day, and Miles needs to do this anyway, so why not? Okay, we're just going to do this, and hopefully the toddler won't be in such a stinky mood when we get home. All right, so Miles, I'm going to need you to, I've got a very needy cat here. I'm going to need you to collect things, and there are several areas in here that are pretty close. And so we're going to dig for treasure and then dig. That one looks actually like a fossil. And that will be... Okay, so we'll get this going. I guess we're working with Miles today. I had not actually expected to, but you know what? Why not? It's all good. Probably not going to get anything he needs because he's fossils and crystals. He needs fossils and frogs, but it doesn't hurt to have him on the curator path for the time being. And they've spawned over here as well. I'm probably going to start spawning more. And plus he needs them to send to the Geo Council for the elements, so there's that. Okay, you don't need to think about it that hard, Miles. It's not that hard. Not going to lie. Sims 2 Sims, so much smarter. And Sage is home. He's got an A. Nicola has been promoted to a fishery specialist. Getting some fishing in, which is fine. Maybe we'll catch a cow plant. I don't know. I don't think I chose the one that would offer cow plants. Not gonna lie. Usually best to find those at Oasis Springs, the park there. So, gotta ask a coworker for metal. Probably should be one that doesn't dislike you, Miles. Really good idea if they don't dislike you. Okay. Analyze a metal. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and extend our workday by 2 hours. And he has to pee. Although I do wonder now if it would be, if it would qualify if he pranked a toilet here. So we're gonna try that. Move you over back to mischief. Deviance. Chief of mischief. Let's see what happens. It says 3 different homes, but let's see, because the worst kid. Oh, it's 3 drains. 3 drains. No, not toilets. Okay, we're not going to do that. How about this sink right here? Can you clog a sink? Will that help? I don't think it'll hurt. It'll unclog the next time we come to work. That's the way things work. Okay. And the answer is no. It does count! Yay! Maybe viewing a little bit of art will get him a breakthrough. And, okay. It's all good. Could have been worse. So here's my little family unit. Mom helping the toddler to potty train, and Dad helping Big Brother with his homework. It's great. Greatness all around. And while Auntie Nicola is taking care of the toddler, Miles and Susana have another project. It's time to conceive baby number 3. The baby that will be... Oh, who died? Somebody died. Ella Villarreal, whom I don't know. They make friends that I'm not even aware of. Okay, but yeah, let's get this done, because we said 5 babies and baby number 3 is the heir, so this is it. Let's go. Baby is having a great deal of fun with her Auntie Nicola. Isn't that adorable? Just so cute. Big Brother is working on his mental skills, because we're going to get him all 4. He is an A student right now, but we're going to get him all 4 before he grows up, because he's going to be a super kid, just like all of my kids are. I would like to take just a moment to point out that Nicola has always been extremely fashion conscious, and she chose to wear heels with her wetsuit, but they coordinate well. Good call, Nicola, good call. And moment of truth for Susana. Okay, sometimes she's going to go sit down, and there we go. Yay. Okay, so she's having a baby. All right. And now we decide, do we want to find out or not? Because we already have a spouse lined up for her. And so regardless, this child will be that spouse's. It's a male. Okay. So there we go. We're having a boy. Go let him know the good news, Susana. We're having a baby. Another one? That's great. We have 200 square feet. That's amazing. So while they talk about their future child, okay, and not getting a promotion, but that's okay. It wasn't a bad one, and I didn't spend any money for it. Had a baby who had a bad dream. Now we're sitting in the puddle of pee, but that's a different story. Gross. Anyway, let's go ahead and get some fun for that little one. Get her attention up. That's great. Plus, you know, parenting, thinking. It's all good. Everybody wins. Okay, baby girl. Oh, impress the boss. Let's complete a side project. Oh, and he reached a level entrepreneur. Yay. Well, he'll be able to get more because he's got paintings of Susana's to sell. And now Susanna's getting attacked by plasma bats. Oh my gosh, that's great. And one more interaction should actually get that done because we're going to get this one done. So I like to get the thinking out of the way first. Oh, Susanna, are you not feeling well? You are pregnant. We'll get that thinking out of the way first, and then everything else just falls into place. And apparently dealing with the death of somebody whom I didn't even know she knew is kind of an issue. So let's just go ahead and jog to clear mind. We're going to need those fitness skills anyway, so knock yourself out. Big brother, oh, you need to work more on your logic, or science, I should say. And a good jog through a beautiful neighborhood just makes everybody feel so much better. Everyone wins. Why don't you do that again, though, and then we'll have you take a shower when you get home, because that's just great. And Miles, the only thing we need you to do is actually get a breakthrough. So even though you don't need the logic, you're going to be playing some serious amounts of, chess. Now, the baby was aware of there being a ghost on the lot before anyone else knew. But if there's anything I have learned about ghosts is if you are friendly to them, they'll usually be pretty decent around the house. They might repair things, clean up. Yep, there was a nice little friendly, respectful introduction. And baby girl is no longer afraid because the ghost is now our friend. And so she's got her beetle nugget collection complete. All right, why don't you feed those beetles and we'll check on them in a little while. And aren't you cute with the baby bump? And Ivy is working on her motor skills now, so great job, or movement. And as she's on her way to making lunch for her toddler, there was a little bit of an earthquake. Okay, that's fine. Let's have some avocado maki rolls. There aren't that many things you can actually eat here, so that works. Just got her 7th gourmet cooking skill. No real chef actually cooks like this. Not gonna lie. This is craziness. And wow, that maxed it. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, this is fun. She needs to fix something and she's like just standing in the shower, just doing something. Not sure. Hopefully when I go live with her, she'll figure it out. Okay, there we go. That was just really a fun glitch that I just had to share. So this is some serious closeness, standing in the shower together to have a conversation about pop culture. We love that for them. But he's almost, there we go, fully skilled in that, and we're almost finished with his social butterfly. And we're going to make his first best friend his mother because that's just appropriate. Let's see. Where is it? Become best friends? Oh, it must have happened without the cinematic. There we go. There's the cinematic. Okay. All right. And he has just completed all 4 aspirations. We're going to grow this kiddo up. Happy birthday, Sage. Make sure we'll put those candles back on for when little sis needs it. It's kind of taking its own sweet time, not gonna lie. That's nice and cool. There we go. He's a dog lover and materialistic. Doesn't track, but he's got a nice haircut. And we'll pick an aspiration. I'll be right back. He legit rolled the werewolf aspiration. And so we kind of love that for him. Since his mother has the dormant trait. But he's a dog lover with the werewolf aspiration. That's kind of funny. Love it. Love it. And put candles on that cake, young man. Oh, let's see if we can stop you from getting attacked. Yes, nope. You got attacked by the bees. Baby sister is up. And thanks to a really good wish, Nicola just got, oh man, my thing is just going crazy. Nicola just got another promotion. My camera has frozen. We'll fix this hopefully. So little Ivy, literally, little Ivy, kids will be lambsy dotes and dozy dotes and little lambsy Ivy. Okay, Ivy literally just finished her last skill. Big Brother's working on his singing skills simply so he can sing in the shower because I like him to do that. They do get inspired and it also ups their fun if they like singing, so there's that. All right, so Nicola, thank you, Auntie Nick. Put some candles on that cake. Big Brother's got a nice singing voice, not gonna lie. He does need a shower. Little sister, where you headed? She's just taking the long way around. There wasn't enough space. She was clingy, and now she is a slob! It has to happen sometime. No worries. Okay, so we'll find her an aspiration and be right back. Okay, doesn't really much matter as it doesn't generate an additional trait, but she rolled the mental. So yeah, let's get that going for her. She gets to stay home from school today. It's actually Friday, so she doesn't go to school until next Monday. I'm gonna let her keep that outfit because it matches the theme of the family. Actually really cute. I think that's one of the My Wedding Stories hairs and I haven't used it, so super cute. We'll let her keep it. Okay, so now that little sister has grown up, we've styled Big Brother and we're gonna get this taken care of. It is very easy, I think, to probably, I should see what the moon phase is, to see if I can get Big Brother actually through a werewolf initiate. That would be actually pretty cool for him. Okay, so I either do it tonight or I probably don't do it. Look right here. So it's 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Friday, and tonight, Friday night, is a full moon. So actually I could do it. Let's see, the other option is a week from tomorrow. And how long do I want them to stick around? Because I can usually get teenagers out in about 4 days. And that's getting them all of their scouting badges and to the top of a teen career. So we'll see. I could keep them around for an extra week, but that seems like kind of long. So maybe I'll just go have Grandpa turn him. We'll see. Sounds like a plan. The decision, which was made while I was fixing my garden, was to invite Grandpa over right now. And so let's go ahead and ask for that cursed bite. Hey, Grandpa? Okay, so Christopher agreed, and all right. Oh. He's like, okay, what do I do next? What do I do? What do I do? What am I supposed to do? You know what? Maybe you should do your homework. Okay, so because Sage was bitten 4 hours ago, and 4 hours ago he was completely satisfied, he's really hungry right now. So we're going to try to, one thing about having them in a club setting, as long as they don't exit the club, you can actually, oh, plasma bats, there we go. He's at school, but he's still technically in the club, and yeah, so he's okay right now. He's going to have a rough couple hours. Okay, so Sage already has 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 weaknesses. Hates being wet, hungry like a wolf, and must be clean. So he hates being wet and he must be clean. So I'm thinking he needs the one where he can clean himself by licking. He came home early from school. He's right there, so we're going to create a containment unit and send him into it. So I wasn't even paying attention. Master of Marine Affairs, she is the top of the tier, which means her commitment is done and I get to release the volcanic activity. And since she actually did it so quickly, I think I'm going to see if I can get her to do something else. Okay, so I looked at my lists and which ones would naturally be released, and social media will never naturally be released in the course of this play, so we're going after the social media career. Which is actually, we just wasted a wish and 5,000 simoleons to go with it, but that's okay. Interesting work outfit, Nicola. Not gonna lie. We like. Sort of. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock. I've had him shut up in this little shed since he got home at 11 in the morning, and he's currently reading. Oh, look at that. Yep, he is so right there. He's reading books. Did he read all of his books? He did, and now he just has to experience a full moon, and he's about to do it. Okay, and being an alien with some custom content, he looks pretty strange, not gonna lie. But yep, I'm just gonna let him sit there. He gets to experience a full moon really contained. He'll get his transformation mastery, so there's that. And being an overachiever, Miss Nicola here was only supposed to secure 100 followers. She's already something up to, I don't know, like 63,000 before her first day at work. Good job, Nicola. Oh, and she had literally just created her timeline. She hadn't done it before. So Susana is in labor, and from my experience with my baby mama, I cannot leave my werewolf alone. So she might end up having to have the baby here at home because I don't want him to lose the option of getting his werewolf transformation mastery. Or actually, the twins that Rhea had didn't even get that they had experienced a full moon. So we don't want to lose that for them. So he's in there doing nothing. He's not even texting with disregard for all that is sacred. So that's sad. But Nicola is raising her social media presence. And Ivy here is working on some art. So all is well in the Baya household. He does look like a very bored werewolf, not gonna lie. Check his stats, how's he doing? He feels great. He's just bored. Not even texting. He's happy. He's just bored. Yeah, she's gonna be doing a home delivery. 17 minutes till go time. Yeah, we're having this baby here at home. I think I'm just going to give up on birth certificates. They're not that important in all honesty. And of course we have a Daisy here. Okay, I didn't see the transformation back, but let's go ahead and check on our teenager. Did he get transformation mastery? He should have. He got Lunar Epiphany, and he didn't scare anybody. He should have gotten Transformation Mastery. And we just finished the Making Money aspiration. I don't feel bad about taking those fruits from a parent's house because they actually gave all of the siblings at least $250,000. So, yeah, I don't mind about that. And, yeah. They did everything else on their own, so there was that. Susana is well overdue, so let's go see if we can have this baby. Come on, Susana. Okay, so she actually made it through the entire full moon, and she's ready to go ahead and have this baby all right now. She's like, I'm so ready for this to be over. So ready. Different delivery room. Okay, so I'm wanting a red-themed name since this baby will marry the Rose generation, which should really be called the Red generation because rose means pink in many different European languages. So we're looking for a red-themed name. People are dying and leaving children, but nobody adopted Nicola. That's why I took her in. Probably because she had an older sister who abandoned her. So terrible. This is taking forever. Okay, here we go. And it's a boy. Let's see. I'm thinking, no, not Rusty. Give me a minute. Okay, so we are going to name this child Rory, which means the Red King in Irish. And yeah, I think that that's enough for today. I will see you soon in the pixelated world, and that's all I have to say. VK out.